All right, we're going to continue shopping, so thank you so much for being here with us, everyone. We're making your life easier. Coming up in this hour, we're going to take a look at our very next item, which is the Klaus AirShoc Pruner Kit, $29.99. Now, this is something that you want to have for the season. You're getting your garden ready. You want everything to look fabulous, and here it is for you. And this is made out of titanium, and we're going to learn why that is 5 times harder than stainless steel. So definitely the durability. It is $29.99. You have the Pruner blade and the Snip Blade, and of course your pruner. But let's say hello to our good friend. Nice to see you, Joe Ferroni.
Tanya, it's always a pleasure to see you. So happy to be here.
All right.
This is the Klaus AirShoc hand pruner, and this is a must-have for your backyard, especially this time of year when everything is in full bloom. And this is an exclusive offer today for the Shopping Channel viewers, where you're not only getting the AirShoc pruner, but you're also getting 2 replacement blades as well. So it comes with the 1 bypass blade. You're also getting a snip blade, which is going to reach those tough-to-reach places, especially around rose bushes with those sharp thorns. And you're also getting the Anvil blade as well, which is a powerful cutting tool for those dead branches and twigs that you have all over your property.
Well, it's been hot, so there's a lot of those right now. Okay, so how does it work?
So it's so easy. When we talk about a pruner, let's go right to the important side, and that's the blade. You mentioned it already. It's made with titanium. That makes it 5 times stronger than steel, which means it's going to stay sharper longer, and it's also going to resist corrosion as well. So we're going to make sure we get some nice shots there of how strong this titanium is, how well it cuts, and look at that clean cut that you get as well.
That was fast.
Each and every time, it just goes right through. It's going to resist that corrosion. The body itself is made of aluminum, so it's incredibly heavy duty. It's going to last year after year, and here's a nice part about what Klaus is offering, a lifetime warranty with the pruner.
Wow,
so this truly will be the last pruner that you have to buy.
And it's ergonomically designed as well, so it really has that nice grip as you're trying to prune your environment. Now, 510-537, I got it now, is your item number. It's $29.99. Look at the power and the strength behind this. If you're struggling right now with trying to prune your bushes, the trees, or what have you, this is how you do it.
Exactly, and you mentioned ergonomical, and I want to talk a little bit about that cushion grip, and you see how bright and yellow-green color it is, which is a nice feature if you've ever lost a gardening tool. This is great, you'll never lose it, and that cushion grip makes it so easy to use. Now, if you're like me and you've used pruners, doesn't this area right here really get tender and sensitive? It's only a few snips of a pruner, and you feel like you're ripping your thumb off, but not with the cushion grip with the AirShoc. It is a pleasure to use all throughout your garden, no matter which blade you have on.
Yeah, well, you're doing it in one shot. Take a look at how clean that is, and again, it's a great idea to be pruning your plants and the bushes and what have you. It maintains the health of the plant, right?
Yeah, well, that's another great point. You know what? You're just setting them right up for me to tee it off as well. But you know what? We're going to talk a little bit, and we'll have a look at this video here, and you'll see this has a quick toolless blade change mechanism on it. So it's as easy as this. All you need to do is open that lever, you give it a few turns, the handles come apart, the blade comes right off. You get your Anvil blade, your Snip pruner blade, as well as your bypass blade as well. So really it is 3 pruners in one. And all 3 of those blades have that titanium, and it's non-stick. We're going to talk about that. It is sap resistant as well, which is a great feature. If you've ever been pruning before, you know if it starts getting sticky in those blades and they start sticking, it can really be a pain. And the aluminum tool structure ensures that it's going to last year after year. And don't forget, Klaus is offering you that lifetime warranty.
Well, it doesn't get better than that. A lifetime warranty. That's as good as it gets. Now, let's take a look as well. You can just open that up on the bottom. You just release that, and then, you have that grip here, so you can also change the blade. Look at how easy that is to hold in your hand. It makes gardening much easier. Now, 510357 is your item number. So what's the difference
between yours? It's comfortable in your heart. So I'm going to show you the difference between the 2 blades. So you have the bypass blade here, and that's what comes with a pruner. You're going to do probably 70 to 75% of your pruning with this blade. Now, you have in your hand, this is what's called the Snip Blade. And we mentioned it before. For those of you who may be rosebush enthusiasts, you know even when you're wearing those work gloves, those thorns get really sharp. So the Snip Blade is perfect for those tough-to-reach places, or if you're doing some fine pruning of flowers and you ever have a misstep with that pruner and you think, oh no, that was the biggest, most beautiful flower. You don't have to worry about that with the Snip Blade. You're also getting the Anvil blade as well. Now, I'm going to show you the Anvil blade, and what is fascinating about this blade is that it's so powerful. Notice how the blade itself comes right down into the center of the bottom base there. That's going to ensure that you're going to get a strong cut, even amongst these dead branches. And we're going to have a look here at this dead branch here. And look how easily and how straight it cuts. And one thing we haven't yet mentioned about these blades is that they're treated with a microban technology.
So what is that? What is the benefit?
That's an antimicrobial. Now, most pruners that might have that antimicrobial protection will have it on the handle so that you don't pass the germs from user to user. But where the AirShoc is unique is it actually has that antimicrobial right on the blade itself. Because if you were to prune a flower, a tree, a bush that may have a disease, you could then potentially transfer that disease throughout your entire garden. We've seen it and that's why professionals actually use these products, because they know that you could potentially really infect and have a big problem on your hand, but you can be confident that with the AirShoc, you have that antimicrobial protection.
That is such a great point, because we spend so much time taking care of our environment, our gardens, and you want it to look fabulous and protect your investment. It is $29.99 to pick up on the AirShoc pruner. You have the additional blades included. 510357 is your item number. So take a look at how easy that is. That's just one shot going right through. So if right now you're struggling with your pruner devices at home and it's not giving you a clean look, this is the way to do it. So how thick can we go?
You can go, and this is a great question too. We have what's called a branch indicator here at the bottom of the handle. And as you can see, when it closes, it shows you the width of the branch. So you can easily take it over, say, to a branch, and you can have a look there, and if it fits comfortably around the branch, that could be a branch that you can cut with the pruner, because anything bigger than that, you're going to get into issues where the blade sticks or any issues, because you need the right tool for the right job. And of course, this is a hand pruner made to do all of these cuts up to that size. But I really want to show you what I love about this blade, and that is the micro enamel coating that makes it non-stick. I mentioned it's sap resistant. Well, I have a demonstration here where I'm going to show you, and instead of using sap, I wanted to take it a step further, and I wanted to use hot glue. Because I figure, what is stickier than hot glue? And what we're going to do is I'm actually just going to shoot that hot glue all over this blade right here. And I'm going to make sure that you see that. And look at that. We're just going to gob on that hot glue right there. And I'm going to leave that for a moment so that it can just dry on there. And we're going to see if it's stuck to that blade, because I'm going to tell you that if it works against hot glue, sap is going to be no problem at all.
All right,
so we're
I'll
going
be
to let
impressed
that stick,
if
and
it
we're
doesn't stick.
Continue doing a bit more of our cuts here. Remember, you're getting 3 blades in one. You're getting the Anvil blade, which is going to be great for all of your tough cuts. If you have got, dead branches out there as well.
Is that the Anvil blade?
This is the Anvil blade here, and notice again how it's going directly right through that bottom right there. Oh, that's a great shot of it there. Look at that, and how it just takes it right through there for all those powerful cuts that you need. So what I like to do is I'll put this blade on, and I'll decide that maybe one afternoon is going to be the one that I just go around the bushes and I just take care of all those dead, trees that are around. And then I put on another blade and I do all the fine cutting with that Snip Blade that you have right here. So we've got the Snip Blade too. And remember, that's for those tough to reach places as well, where you're trying to get right through and you just want to make that cut, and you can make that one cut there and ensure that you don't do any overcutting, especially to those important flowers.
Okay, so even the rose bushes, right?
Even the rose bushes, it's a great tool for. Remember, this is going to be the last pruner that you're ever going to need. It's got a lifetime warranty, and Klaus as a company has been developing fine hand tools for over 130 years.
Wow, wow.
So we're going to show you right here. We're going to get a nice close-up here, and I'm going to show you what happens. Now remember, if you're just joining us, this is hot glue from a hot glue gun. And look at that. Look how it comes right off the blade. Now imagine how easy sap is resisted to these blades themselves. And we come right back and we do more cutting.
So what is it made out of, Joe?
It's made of titanium, and it's actually infused, so the titanium and the steel are actually blended together. It's not simply coated with titanium, so you know it's going to last and last. And it's comfortable with that comfort hand grip. No longer do you have to worry about that area right where your thumb hits your hand. It starts to really hurt. You don't have to worry about that. And remember, you're getting that antimicrobial protection as well, so that you won't transfer disease from plant to plant, from flower to flower.
It makes sense. You have a lifetime warranty with the AirShoc pruner kit by Klaus, and again, great value here today. And we are out of time. Is that right? Wow, that was fast.
That was a lot of pruning.
Nice to see you, Joe.
Nice to see you as well,
Tony. You
can
come over and do my garden too.
I'll be there this afternoon.
All right, and we're going to continue. We're making your life easier. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you're having a fabulous day.